All right, guys. All right, guys. The Philadelphia 76ers just lost to the 14-33 Portland Trailblazers. Now, the first thing I want to say is, and there's some players that I am going to cook to shreds in this video because I'm tired of seeing them. I'm tired of seeing them. But the first thing I want to say is, yeah, we're playing without Tyrese Maxey. We're playing without Joel Embiid. We're playing without DeAnthony Melton, without Robert Covington. But I still feel like if you're a championship contender, you should be able to beat the 14-33 Portland Trailblazers. Now, I do want to say this. I think the Portland Trailblazers should be better than they are. Because when you look at the roster, they got Malcom Brogdon, who cooked us in his Sixers tryout. Daryl Morey, I don't care what they want from you. Get Malcom Brogdon on this team ASAP. ASAP. Anyway, I do think the Portland Trailblazers have a decent roster. They should probably be better than they are. You know, Malcom Brogdon, Anthony Simons, Scoot Henderson's young. DeAndre Ayton calls himself a max player. But the Sixers got... Here's the thing. I still thought they could win this game, right? I still thought they could win this game. No, they didn't just lose to the 14-33 Portland Trailblazers. They got embarrassed. They got absolutely embarrassed by the 14-33 Portland Trailblazers. 130-104. And the third quarter is where it happened. We got smoked. And the Sixers completely collapsed. Now look, let's look at the box score real quick because the players that they got beat by, it just exemplifies the point that I constantly make. Why do the Philadelphia 76ers have so many players on the bench that suck at basketball? Somebody please tell me, why do we have so many players on the bench that suck at basketball, dude? Look at this. KJ Martin sucks at basketball. Mo Bamba sucks at basketball. Furkan Korkmaz sucks at playing basketball. Jaden Springer sucks at playing basketball. Why do we have so many guys that suck at playing basketball? Dude, I watched Tumari Kamara hit a 3 in the fourth quarter. This dude had 6 points in 16 minutes. Turmeric Camaro. Who the fuck is that? He was 2 for 4. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal in 16 minutes. I watched a dude named Duop Reith cook us. Dude. Duop Reith. Turmeric Camaro. Jabari Walker. Who are these guys? I had to have the roster in front of me so I could say their names on the playback stream. I didn't even hear, I've never heard of these dudes, but they're better. They're better than KJ Martin, Mo Bamba, Furkan Korkmaz, and Jaden Springer. I'm tired of watching these dudes. They suck. Every other team seems to have NBA players on their roster. The guys on the end of the bench, yeah, they're not good enough to win games. They're not going to dominate NBA teams or anything, but they're still good basketball players. We have so many guys that can't play ball. Jaden Springer, at the end of this game, had a wide open drive to the basket, was looking at the floor, tripped over his own feet, and turned the ball over. Jaden Springer trips over his own feet all the time. Why? Why can't this guy move? KJ Martin is so bad at basketball. I can't believe there's a rumor that somebody wants to trade for KJ Martin. Please trade him right now. If there is any value, if they will give you a broken down Honda Accord for KJ Martin, trade him right now. KJ Martin absolutely stinks. KJ Martin had a charge in the fourth quarter of this game that I predicted live because he was dribbling straight towards the defender. Also, watch KJ Martin dribble a basketball. He looks at the ball, dude. He dribbles the ball like a third grader. He looks at the basketball while he's dribbling it. Dude, what are we doing? There's so many guys that can't play basketball on the end of this bench. I shouldn't be this mad. But like, it's embarrassing, dude. Like, this team is good when we're healthy, but the end of our bench is embarrassing. What is this? Get all these guys out of here. And then Ricky Council comes in the game. Drives the lane, one-handed tomahawk slam over everybody. And I'm like, why in the world is Ricky Council better than every player on the end of our bench? And then he gets a fast break and does a double pump reverse dunk. Daryl Morey, right now, give Ricky Council all of the deep bench minutes. From just what I saw tonight, I'm convinced there's no reason for Jaden Springer, KJ Martin, or Furkan Korkmaz to ever be in a game over Ricky Council. Because Ricky Council looks like an NBA player. He looks like an NBA bench player. And none of those dudes look like NBA bench players. I don't want to see Furkan, Jaden Springer, or KJ Martin get a single minute over Ricky Council for the rest of the season because he looks like an NBA bench player and those guys do not. There's my take on that. Now, Tobias Harris, welcome back. A big-time 9 points on 3 for 9 for Tobias Harris in his return against the Portland Trailblazers. And you know why? Because it's Jerami Grant. Tobias Harris, this is what he does. He drops 25 against smaller defenders. I told you, I say this time and time again, when are you knuckleheads going to listen to me, bro? As soon as he plays players that actually have size and are physical, he can't do anything. The New York Knicks, the Toronto Raptors, and even the Portland Trailblazers, because it was Jerami Grant, Tobias Harris can't do anything. Kelly Oubre was being aggressive, gave you 25 on 11 for 20, but he was 0 for 5 from 3. We started this season, Kelly Oubre looked like a sniper. And we were like, oh, we stole Kelly Oubre. We stole Kelly Oubre. But I made this point in the playback. I was like, when Kelly Oubre was hitting all those shots in the beginning of the season, it still looked like he wasn't a good shooter. Like, it just felt like he was eventually going to come down to earth. Man, he is a brick lately, isn't he? I mean, Pat Bev had 14 and 5 assists. This is just, it was embarrassing. This was absolutely embarrassing. Who else do I need to talk shit about? Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba. Dude, I watched Mo Bamba get Euro-stepped and finger rolled on by a dude that's not even listed on the Blazers roster. No, he is Taze Moore. Number 76. That's a fucking football number, dude. That's a freaking defensive end number. This guy's number 76. They don't even know who he is. He just showed up and they gave him the extra jersey in the locker room. Number 76. That's a mascot jersey. Taze Moore took the ball right at Mo Bamba, hit him with a Euro left-hand finger roll. This is what I'm saying. Even Taze Moore has more basketball skills than KJ Martin and Jaden Springer. And Mo Bamba can't defend anybody. I watched Mo Bamba get back screened by Anthony Simons, who's 4'11", for a wide open DeAndre Ayton alley-oop. Which, by the way, Malcom Brogdon, it got to the point where he was just fucking with us, dude. He was throwing one-handed, no-look alley-oops to DeAndre Ayton and laughing at us. That's how bad the Sixers' defense is right now. He was throwing one-handed alley-oops and laughing. And Malcom Brogdon is a bucket. Big, strong, physical, good shooter, Great passer. Great at reading the floor. Methodical. Outsmarts the defense. Gets you on creative moves and pump fakes. If they're going to trade Malcolm Brogdon, we need to do it right now. Because I'm sorry, at the end of the day, yeah, Patrick Beverley and Marcus Morris are going to have these games where they drop 17 and Philly loves them. But at the end of the day, it's not realistic for those guys to do that. Those guys are not going to do that consistently. You cannot be going into the playoffs relying on Patrick Beverley and Marcus Morris and Mo Bamba in your bench unit. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. There has to be a better center than Mo Bamba. There's got to be a guy somewhere in the G League that's better than Mo Bamba. He can't even guard Taze Moore. Where did Taze Moore come from, dude? Bio. Taze Moore. Taze Moore, rookie. Went to Houston College. No more. There's no other info on ESPN about Taze Moore. There's no info on him. This is what I'm saying. When the Sixers are healthy and Joel and Maxey and Tobias is playing better than he played in this game, he came back from the flu or whatever, we'll maybe excuse it because he was sick and rusty. When they're healthy, they're very good. And they can compete with the top teams in the league, as you've seen it throughout this season. But the Sixers bench, especially the end of the bench, has to be the worst in the NBA. And there's too many guys that are NFL defensive backs and absolutely can't play a lick of basketball. KJ Martin and Jaden Springer are bad basketball players. They have zero skills, and I'm tired of seeing it. Put Ricky Council in there and find anybody else you can find. Those dudes are no good. Trade for Malcolm Brogdon right now. That's my take on the game. Y'all have a fantastic night.